Like almost everyone, always want a six pack. I want you to get some chiseled, really muscular, veiny abs. So for a long time, in my lifting journey, I did all those quick 5 minute workouts consisting of crunches, leg raises, like Russian twists. And those workouts are great to, or I wouldn't say that they are actually that effective to actually build abs. But then at some point, I kind of realized that they're kind of useless to build abs, and that abs should be trained like any other muscle with sets, rest, and a certain amount of reps that you plan to do, taking them close to failure, like any other muscle group. So I started to train them like that. But even then, recently, I discovered that were all wrong when it came to ab training, even the more enlightened ones. Even the people that realize that, yeah, you should take an exercise that's pretty difficult, do like 5 to 30 reps of the exercise for like 2 to 3 sets, and that's actually how you train your abs. But no, even that is wrong. Because most of the exercises that we use to train abs are good to give you a six pack, but they don't actually train your abs the way they should be trained. They don't actually make your abs useful in general. They're good to give you a six pack, of course, but they don't make your abs more useful. They don't make your abs stronger because that's not how your abs are used on a daily basis. That's not how your abs are engaged. Your abs are more, I learned this, and I'm not a professional at this, but what I learned is that your abs are more like a stabilizer muscle. It keeps the spine from going into some uncomfortable or unfavorable positions. So imagine this: you're carrying some heavy groceries on one hand, and your other hand is free. It is very heavy. The other hand is free, and you're carrying it with one hand. You will see that if you really think about it, your obliques and abs on the other side are going to be engaged. Like if it's really heavy, they're going to be engaged like crazy. They're going to be super engaged if it's heavy enough. And if you carry it on the other side, then the other side of your obliques and also abs are going to be super engaged. And that's actually the way we should also train our abs. With exercises like oh, what's the name? Suitcase carry. That's an exercise that I discovered yesterday. A very good exercise. Or but I just invented the name, but it's an exercise that's actually very effective and that's been just used by Olympic like weightlifters and everything. I gave it a weird name, but I think it explains the exercise pretty well. It's called like drag across, like cross body drags. That's the name I gave it. So you basically go into a plank position, but not with your elbows on the ground, but your hands on the ground like this. And then you put weights, like it can be dumbbells or kettlebell, and you put it on the side of one of your hands while you're in the plank position. And then you take the other hand and you drag the weight across and bring it to the side of your other hand. And you keep doing that like that until you feel with some pretty heavy weight. Now it doesn't have to be extremely heavy, but heavy enough so that it actually pushes you. And you do that for a few reps and you do like 2 3 sets. And I'm actually going to try this today for the first time. Like I've tried that exercise yesterday, but with 10 kilogram dumbbells here in my room. So today I'm going to do it for the first time, like really seriously, like trying to take it to failure. I'm going to see how it works. I'm going to see how it really pushes my abs. I tried it with like 10 kilogram dumbbells, and I kind of felt why it was actually effective to actually train your abs the way they should actually be trained. Because you really feel your abs needing to be engaged. Because most of the time in real life, and even when you watch a training, your abs aren't meant to really be isolated. They're more meant to work together with other muscles to stabilize the spine, stabilize those other muscles. They're more there to support other muscles in different movements. And that's why exercises like drag thrusts, like thrust body drags, are very effective because you're not actually moving your abs directly, but your abs are there to actually support you and keep you from falling or losing your balance in that situation while you're like moving that heavy ass weight to the side. And your abs have to be super engaged so that you don't fall to the side. And that's why it's so effective. The exercises that are really going to train your abs in the way they should be trained are most likely exercises where you're not directly moving your abs, you're moving some other muscles, but in a way that engages your abs to support those muscles, to support your spine, to support your bones. So I would recommend you go watch Squat University. It's like a good YouTuber that gives some great advice. And he made multiple videos on how to train your abs. So I would greatly recommend you go watch his videos because he's just an amazing YouTuber. So yeah, that's all I had to say. Don't want to finish comfort. Chase it.